The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, last Friday during a media parley, publicly stated that the People's Democratic Party is not adequately prepared for the 2027 elections. He stated that the PDP has no formidable structure to defeat the ruling All Progressives Congress in 2027. Reports have been circulating that the opposition leaders across the country are intensifying efforts to form a united front against the APC. Also, during the media chat, Wike touched on the situation in Rivers State, saying he wanted Sim Fubara to be removed as governor of Rivers State, but President Bola Tinubu saved him by declaring a state of emergency in the state. However, Wike said he is open to forgiveness if Fubara apologizes for the political crisis in the state. Tinubu had declared a state of emergency in Rivers State on March 18, suspending the governor and the House of Assembly members, and appointed Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, retired, as the sole administrator for the state. Joining us now to discuss Nyesom Wike's assertions on Friday about the readiness of the PDP ahead of the 2027 elections and the situation in Rivers State is Dr. Robinson Ewor, acting PDP chairman in Rivers State. Dr. Ewor, good morning and welcome to the morning show.
Good morning. Thank you, Ruben. Thanks for having me.
Well, Dr. Ewor, yeah, just your response. You are the acting PDP chairman in Rivers State to all the claims made by the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, in the media chat that he had last week. He says the PDP is not good enough to win power in 2027 because the party is not qualified, it's not organized. Is he still a member of the PDP? Two, he says, in fact, Sim Fubara was very lucky to have been slammed with a state of emergency, that in fact he will have been removed, and that President Tinubu saved him, and so many other claims. He now says if Fubara can come and apologize to him, kneel down, lick the floor, his sins may be forgiven. So I just want your reaction to all of this. How Nyesom Wike has become the oracle about Nigerian politics and Rivers State politics, and he needs Fubara to come and apologize and prostrate. What are your thoughts, Doctor?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this rare opportunity, at least to set the record straight. Before I go into the questions you raise, let me lay the foundation to the crisis in Rivers State. Preparatory to the 2023 general elections, Wike was then the sitting governor of Rivers State. By the tradition of our party, he superintends the party. He was the leader of the party. And by all standards and all measures, he superintends the primaries. Wike superintended the primaries that brought Fubara on board. Wike superintended the primaries that brought Amehule and Co. on board. He also superintended the primaries that brought the senators and House of Representative members on board. Luckily, all these persons were voted in by Rivers people. Sim Fubara was voted as governor by Rivers people. The House of Assembly members were voted, including the 3 senators and about 9 or 10 House of Representative members. By this gesture, Wike believed that he has assisted these people to ascend to the offices they are currently, and that they should be loyal 100% to him. Going forward, that he will call the shot, decide what happened in the state, control the structures of the state, control the finances of the state. He also went further to let us believe that if the governor at any point is not satisfied, he can order his removal. That was exactly what happened in October 2023. Fubara was barely 5 months in office. Wike ordered his removal, and Martin Samehule and co were prepared to carry out the order. But nature the way it is and the polity the way it is, Rivers people resisted it. Because Wike assisted Fubara to clean the PDP ticket, but Rivers people voted him. At that point, Rivers people now own Fubara and no longer the FCT minister. Rivers people resisted it. This was the crisis in Rivers State. What resource, the question we should raise, first, what resource did Wike use in sponsoring Fubara and members of the State House of Assembly, senators, and others into offices? He used Rivers resources and not his personal resources. So the issue of loyalty first should go to Rivers people before him. But he believed that loyalty should be absolute for him. Coming to your question, I have said it in different fora, and I will repeat it here. Nyesom Wike, FCT Minister, is no longer a member of the PDP. Nyesom Wike today exists in PDP because he's on a mission to destroy the PDP, to destroy the opposition in Rivers, in the country, not just Rivers State. That is why today is insisting that Sam Anyanwu remains National Secretary. What is his business? You are serving an APC government. You have pledged your loyalty to the APC. You have said it openly and publicly that you will support the APC in 2027 general election. What business does Wike still have in the APC? In good conscience, let's leave the law and every other thing. In good conscience, can Nigerians see still Wike as a member of the PDP? The answer is no. To us in Rivers, Wike is no longer a member of PDP. He's only here to destroy the PDP, to destroy the opposition.
All right.
And the president is helping him.
Dr. Ewor.
That is the irony of it.
Dr. Ewor,
the president is helping him. The president is funding Wike to destroy the opposition.
Let's look at another aspect of this conversation, Dr. Ewor. The minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, is saying that the manner in which the PDP continues to conduct itself shows that it is at risk of repeating the same mistakes that took place in 2023. Of course, referring to the conduct of the Governors Forum, the PDP National Working Committee, and he himself is saying that the issues that persisted in 2023 are the same issues that continue to persist and the same issues that will cost PDP in 2027. And that is obvious for all to see. What is the work that PDP is doing to iron out these issues and to resist the repetition of mistakes? Because all we see from the PDP is, besides the commitment that there will be no coalition, we are also seeing constant blame for the Minister of FCT for all of the PDP's issues in Rivers State. What are you doing to resolve your own issues?
Okay, thank you very much. First and foremost, PDP had no issues preparatory to the 2023 general elections. Wike, the current FCT minister, wanted to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he submitted himself to the primaries of the party. But Atiku won the party ticket. Thereafter, Wike wanted to be the vice president. Because Atiku did not pick him to be the vice presidential candidate, Wike started the crisis in PDP. This was the genesis of the crisis in PDP. First, because Wike lost the presidential ticket. Second, Atiku Abubakar did not pick him as a vice presidential ticket. He started the PDP. He started the crisis in PDP and formed what Nigerians know as G5. What does the G5 stand for? Destroy PDP. Ensure that Atiku Abubakar did not win the election. That was what the G5 stands for. Today, the party has moved beyond the 2023 general election. Wike is no longer in the party. How do you advise a party you are no longer a member? How do you advise a people you are busy destroying? How do you advise a party that you are the forefront of bringing it down? The crisis we find today in PDP is not because the PDP is in crisis. It's because the FCT Minister is on a mission to destroy the party. He's on a mission to destroy the party. And he has started it in Rivers State. What is the crime of St. Fubara? St. Fubara didn't commit any crime. But because he wanted to control the structure of the party, control the structure of government, control the State House of Assembly, and every other known structures in the state, to enable him rig election in 2027 for the All Progressive Congress. This is just a crisis in Rivers State. Till Fubara did not commit any offense. Can Wike in good conscience tell Nigeria this was the crisis before October 2023 that he ordered that Sim Fubara be impeached? Sim Fubara didn't commit anything. But because he knows that if Sim Fubara sit properly until 2027 and they did not agree, that he can no longer carry out that mission of destroying the PDP. But as a party, we have come together, especially at the state level, to ensure that we put our house in order. Before now, he held the party host page at the state. The national said don't conduct congresses. He went ahead to conduct congresses. But today we have gone beyond that. The party today at the state level is no longer in his hand. Therefore, there is nothing he can do as far as the party is concerned at the state level. At the national level, there are steps by the PDP Governors Forum, by the NWC, and then the BOT of the party to ensure that the party is repositioned. But today, Nyesom Wike is sitting put, bringing down the party, and the APC is funding him. That is the crisis. Then if you say crisis in the PDP, remove Nyesom Wike today, you don't see a single crisis in the party. You don't see a single crisis in Rivers State. Remove him, you won't see crisis anywhere in the state and at the center.
Well, Dr. Ewor, well, we seem to have very limited time, but look, the PDP as a party has a constitution. In that constitution, there are provisions in terms of discipline, in terms of what to be done about anti-party activities. The big question for many Nigerians will be, Nyesom Wike being so against the same party of which is a member, that PDP at the national level or at the local level has not been able to summon the confidence to summon him, suspend him, expel him from the party. You are saying he's no longer a member of the party. No, he's still a member of the PDP. And he's saying that he will fight the party from within. So I think the extension of it is, a problem within the PDP itself. But let's leave the issue till another day. We'd like to thank you very much for joining us, Dr. Robinson Ewor.